Yes, Matson Key is very delighted and should be contesting the U.S. Open final against Sloane Stevens. That's on Saturday. Action will continue. That's for the ladies. We have a finalist already. But in the guys section today, we'll find out the two that will advance into the final. First up is going to be Rafael Nadal taking on Juan Martín del Potro in a rematch of the 2009 clash where del Potro actually won that one. And the second semifinal is between Kevin Anderson of South Africa and Pablo Carreno Buster. So that's it there now for the US Open, Cecilia. Let's move on with the show. And let's talk the Afrobasket. It's upon us now. We've been talking about it for how many? For a couple of weeks, a month, thereabout. But it's here. Tip-off is today, and Nigeria set to defend their crown they won 2 years ago.
We said it over and over again. It's easy. Win your first game, and that will give you the boost you need to go through, because it's going to be a marathon. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they've got games and all that. Monday, Tuesday, rest day, then they continue quarterfinals.
Same thing with some of the ladies, right?
Back to back. Yeah. So just, win your first game. That will give you that momentum to go into whatever game you want to play. It's going to be against Côte d'Ivoire. It's going to be a tough match. But I just hope and pray that they're really ready for this. I don't envy the guys at all, because we talked about the fact that they didn't have much time to prepare. We talked about the fact that 4 players even joined, even when the other ones were here already. But at the end of the day, when you don't have what you need, all the things, the basic things you need to prepare for a major tournament like this, knowing that you won it 2 years ago, and knowing that the big stars that are supposed to be here didn't turn up, and knowing that out of that particular squad, you just have one. So it's difficult, it's always very difficult. So these guys, I don't know.
You talked about the back-to-back games, so that tells you, that obviously you have to be in very good shape physically to handle, 3 games in a row. We hope that's the case, but these guys are all professionals, and so in terms of physical fitness, I don't want to believe there's going to be any issues there. But in terms of expectations, Cecilia, you talked about it already. A lot of Nigerians, the ones I've spoken to, the expectations are quite low. I imagine they don't want to be disappointed at the end of the day because of everything that has happened, a new team, new coach, not ideal preparations and all that. But interestingly, the players, the main actors, the coaches, all of them are confident, quietly confident that they can actually go on and repeat as champions in Tunisia. Let's take a look at this report and, hear the players out.
2 years ago in Tunisia, Nigeria's The Tigers won its first Afrobasket title.
Afrobasket 2015 champions.
A couple of years down the line, however, almost an entirely new team will attempt to repeat the feat as champions. Gone are the likes of Chamberlain Ugochi with his dead-eye shooting.
Ugochi gives the famous salute.
Shane Lawal's rim protection and interior defense prowess, and the versatility of the Aminu brothers. In their place are new but equally talented faces like Daniel Ochefu of the Washington Wizards in the NBA, 7-foot center Deji Akindele, who played college ball with Chicago State, and Okaro Akumune, formerly of the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers.
I'm very confident we have some veteran guys. I think that, as long as we communicate and talk and work on the little things, we'll be successful.
We don't expect it to be easy. Everybody will come out trying to knock us off because we're the defending champ, and we want that pressure. We want something to play for.
It won't be easy. Definitely be hard work, but I think that's what we're all made for. Ike is a captain on the last team and this team, so he brings a lot of that good experience for us too.
Tasked with the responsibility of leading Nigeria to victory is Alex Nwora, who replaces winning coach William Voigt.
Well, you always, as a coach, you always train to win. Nobody's going to a competition just to show face, especially when you're the defending champion. You're going there to defend your title. It's not going to be easy. It's tough to be a 2-time champion, but it's doable.
Captain Ike Diogu, who is the lone survivor from 2015, is also back to provide much-needed veteran leadership.
We have a young, exciting group here. We're not that experienced, but that's where I come into play, to help these guys along the way, but I'm really excited about the team that we have.
Nigeria tips off against Côte d'Ivoire on Friday with a chance to slam dunk the opposition and signal an intent to retain the title.
That's it. Nigeria's D Tigers will go up against Côte d'Ivoire later today in the first match at the FIBA Afrobasket in Tunisia. And Cecilia, I don't know if you share their optimism, and why not? I mean, they're the players.
I mean, what should they have said? I mean, you're going there trying to win. The coach said something that I really love. Any coach that is going into a tournament, the focus, or rather the goal, is to win.
Correct.
So if he can do that, it will definitely be a shock to everyone. Because people have been talking about the fact that these guys don't have the experience, these guys don't have what it takes to do what they want to do. Then you ask yourself two questions, which is, what it's going to be the difference between these guys and those who made it the last time? The difference is the experience those will have, because they went to Afrobasket before that time, and all that they tried. So the final one, it finally clicked for them. So it's always very difficult. So this first experience, if they get to the semi-finals, to the finals, I think it's a win-win for the guys. So I wouldn't go all out and say like I did with the girls and say, oh, come on, they can win it. I really can't say that, because those guys, when they were leaving, they said, look, our target is let's get the World Cup ticket. And these ones right now, they're under more pressure, in the sense that Nigeria happens to be the defending champions. So what do you do when you're defending champions? Just have to put in your best and see how you can play.
Everyone is coming for them.
It's hard.
For record purposes, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, a 6-1 head-to-head in favor of Nigeria, dating back to 2005. So Nigeria clearly with the advantage over Cote d'Ivoire. So hopefully they can extend that winning run later today. So that's it for the FIBA Afrobasket. We'll give you updates shortly as we get them from Tunisia. Let's move on now and talk, still basketball. The Kwese Final 8, Kwese Basketball Premier League Final 8 was down to 2 teams now. That's because the semifinals went down yesterday. And in the first semifinal, Caterpillars expectedly defeated Falcons.
By 10 points. 69-59. And Gombe Bulls, of course, by 1 point, hoops and reeds. This is the result of
that was a very close one. Painful loss.
So the final?
Yeah, final is between Pillars
and
and Gombe Bulls. Saturday, September 9th. That's the date, and the venue is called Famata All Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano.
All right,
all good.
We're going to break now. We'll come back. We'll talk. We're looking at other sports.